Dick Vermeil headed to the playoffs, his third season as Rams coach. 9-23 the first 2 years, 12-2 this season. Across the way, Dick Jauron, in his first year as head coach in Chicago, spent the last 4 as defensive coordinator in Jacksonville. 2nd and 6, 3 wide receivers, Booker in motion. McDowell can't find anyone, takes off, has the first down and more, slides. McDowell is the Bears' second leading rusher. Ingram, his second catch. 2nd and 1 for the Bears on their opening drive. Off the fake end around to Ingram. McDowell looking downfield, and he is sacked by Kevin Carter, his league-leading 16th of the season.
He doesn't have anyone to go to. Kevin Carter gets another big sack.
Looking to become the first Ram ever to lead the league in sacks. 3rd and 4, McDowell under pressure, taken down again. This time, Charlie Clemens along with Todd Light. 2 consecutive sacks for the Rams.
Terry Cousin beat Holt on the second play.
3rd and 10. And Waters' pass is caught by a wide open Oz Hakeem. On 2nd and 6, it's Falk again. Picks up the first down, cuts to the outside. Out of bounds. 3rd and 8. Rams best of the league on 3rd downs this year. Warner looking end zone for Torrey Holt. Off his fingertips and then nearly picked off. 48-yard attempt. Jeff Wilkins leads the NFC in points scored. And he is wide to the right. McDowell from the shotgun on 3rd down. Under pressure, being chased. Fires downfield, looking for Booker. Incomplete. A little lighter in the wallet. 3rd and 6. Warner under pressure. Got the pass away. Torrey Holt. And he picks up the first down after the 21 and a penalty marker. From the 25-yard line, 3 wide receivers set. Ernie Conwell in the game at tight end.
Right here.
And Warner's pass is deflected into the hands of Falk. Marshall Falk made the catch after it was bobbled by Torrey Holt.
Warner delivers this ball right into Azazir Hakeem's hands. He bobbles it, he bumbles it, he fumbles it in Torrey Holt's hands, and then Falk comes up with it. That's just a lucky bounce.
As you said, when things are going your way, and now Falk bursts into Bear territory. On that previous play, Falk set a new team record for receiving yards in a season by a running back, breaking Ampley's record. Now the end around, Falk with the handoff to Isaac Bruce, and he's tackled by Warwick Holdman from the 44. Warner to Bruce, first down, and more to the Bears 21. From the 21, the draw to Falk. Down to the 13-yard line.
In the red zone.
Warner has, no, Jeff Robinson had it, and then it popped away, and it's intercepted. The tight end, Jeff Robinson, the intended receiver, and Sean Harris came up with the interception. Could happen today, and the other 5 next week. McDowell on 3rd down, fires downfield, looking for Robinson, who makes the catch. 47-yard pass play, 1st and 10 on the Rams 30, and McDowell was hit by DeMarco Farr, picked up by Grant Wistrom. Wistrom takes it down to the 30-yard line. Bobby Ingram downfield.
St. Louis fumbled the ball. During the return, there was another fumble by a Chicago player.
Now he's saying
Chicago's football, 1st down.
Again, here's DeMarco Farr. He shoots through, strips Cade McNown. Wistrom gets it. Ingram comes from the blind side. This is a great job by Bobby Ingram to rip that ball out of there. And there he is. And now he's got possession and he's down. And then Wistrom goes and he gets it back.
And now the Rams have challenged.
Yeah.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
I mean, even this on third down, it's a little loud, but it's not deafening.
We get it from the Syracuse guy up here.
Well, I'm not like a Harvard guy, though.
2nd and 12 from the 16. Ricky Prohl, the former Bear, makes his first catch of the day.
Each control their own destiny as well.
And they are playing each other at the Meadowlands today. Nice catch downfield by Hakeem, returning from his thigh injury, a gain of 18 yards. First down from the 42. Warner to Robert Holcomb. Holcomb forces his way into Bears territory. Terrific second effort. Play clock winding down from the Bears 48. Warner dumps it off to Falk. Marshall Falk racing towards the end zone for the touchdown. 48 yards.
The two guys that really make this play are Adam Timmerman and Mike Grunadaria. Watch these two guys here. Watch them come out. Look at the blocks. Watch the blocks up front. Wham, there's one guy out. There's two guys out. And then Tom Newton as well gets another block. So the three interior linemen out there giving beautiful blocks for Marshall Falk and making it easy for him.
They're starting from their own 34-yard line. The pitch back to James Allen. Only his 15th carry of the season, the second year back.
I would think that's where the Bears want to throw to.
Robinson caught 11 balls last week, and this is number 2 in today's game.
More aggressively than they have in the past couple years.
2nd and 9, off the play fake to Enos. The pass is caught by the tight end, Alonzo Mays, for a Bears first down. First down, 1st and 10 from the 20. McNown picked off. The pass intercepted by Billy Jenkins, his second pick of the year, and the second Bears turnover.
Jenkins sitting to the inside forced Ingram to sit down.
Now Warner off the play fake to a wide open Marshall Falk up to the 32-yard line.
You know, it's like one of those marquee monster movies.
Warner to Falk. Marshall Falk down the sidelines. Forced out of bounds. He stepped out Chris Hudson after a gain of 42. He's been super today. He set a new career best for receiving yards in a game. Taking it all the way down to the 2-yard line, the rookie out of San Diego State, who spent his freshman year there as a teammate of Marshall Falk, Justin Watson. So a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal. Warner working end zone. And there is touchdown pass number 38 on the season for Kurt Warner. It goes to the tight end, Roland Williams.
And that's what gave Warner the time.
Wilkins connects on his league-leading 58th point after. Following the penalty, 3rd and 10. 4 wide receivers set. McNown took a hit.
You see St. Louis's offensive domination again, and that's what has made them such a special team. 302 yards already.
What a catch by Falk, and Warner has now completed 10 straight pass attempts since the interception.
Well, for Marshall Falk, that's a walk in the park.
And they want him to break this record. That's his 9th catch. 9th catch of the first half.
And become disruptive on the 3rd down play.
It's Falk again. 8 of Warner's last 9 completions have gone to Falk.
One hand he caught that ball.
Jeff Wilkins missed from 48 earlier. This a 38-yard attempt. Mike Horan is the holder. And this time Wilkins' kick is good.
Which is when these guys most often tire out.
Final play of the half, barring a defensive penalty, and McNown is taken down. The 4th sack of the first half for the Rams. This is Conwell's second game. He played 4 plays in a game earlier this season, making his return from reconstructive knee surgery. Isaac Bruce. Thrown to the turf by Jerry Azuma. 3rd down and 1. The end around to Bruce. His second carry of the day. He'll receive a letter from Peyton. escapes the tackle attempt from Mike Wells. And it's Azuma again. It's his 9th 300-yard passing game of the season. Falk down to the 24-yard line.
Coordinator too, Gary Crowton has done an exceptional job.
Warner to the outside, Ricky Prohl. Warner will have one more game next week in Philadelphia to try and set a new league record. Isaac Bruce. Warwick Holdman forced him out of bounds. And the Rams offensive machine, as Warner had trouble with the snap, is over 400 yards as Warner connects with Bruce for Warner's 39th touchdown pass of the year, the first to Bruce in the last 5 games.
The timing of this offense is almost indefensible.
12th touchdown of the year for Bruce. Even after the bad snap, Warner connects for the score.
The thing that impressed me, though, was that he made Howie Long's all-millennium tough guy.
Tough guy, that's right. 3rd and 10. Matthews to a wide-open Ingram for the first down. 2nd and 20. Matthews picked off by Westrom. And this time, nope, he won't fumble this time. He's not stripped, and he scores his 2nd touchdown of the season, the 8th for the Rams defense.
That was a fantastic catch. Grant Wistrom looked like Isaac Bruce. His hands on this play are so incredible. Watch him here. Watch him reach out and grab this ball. Look at that. That was a beautiful catch. I don't think I've seen a defensive lineman make a catch that good in my whole life.
$31-0 with the Amsterdam Admirals. Matthews pass to Robinson out of bounds. We did that game in Chicago, and Enos suffered that injury. Here's Allen again. His 2nd consecutive catch. Played the entire first half. Handoff to James Allen, who had a big game last year. In the back of his mind.
Right.
James Allen with 2nd effort. Teammates from the other side of the ball. Matthews to the end zone for the touchdown. Bobby Ingram scores his 3rd touchdown of the season on the 8-yard reception.
Pretty good protection. Finds a soft spot in the zone between Todd Light and the safety. Matthews delivers a perfect pass.
And Chris Bonial misses his first extra point. Ball is loose and the Bears recover.
Barry
Minter, number 92, coming up with the football. Minnesota 15-1 last year. They've lost 6 games this season. Bad snap. Matthews falls on it. But the Super Bowl will be played in Atlanta.
I think it's the Super Bowl.
Ball Justin.
Cade McNown is the future of this team.
James Allen into Rams territory.
Also from a small school. He came in and he had incredible explosiveness, incredible impact when he made tackles.
Bobby Ingram.
It can help you out.
2nd and 5. Nice catch by Wetnight as he crawls to the 17-yard line. First down from the 16. Matthews to James Allen inside the 5. 2nd and goal from the 4. Matthews to the end zone. Touchdown and a penalty marker. Bobby Ingram. Bears attempting a 2-point conversion. Matthews to Allred. Off his fingertips.
You know, an exploding snake can or something like that.
Another onside kick, and this one is taken by the Rams. Gray Bly.
All season long.
3rd and 4. Justin's pass off the hands of Torrey Holt. Milburn lets it go. And Rich Cody could not save it. Jeff Robinson.
Robinson just got tackled by an official.
The umpire, Jim Quirk. Vermeil not very happy.
That was something different. I mean, he tackles Robinson. And I don't know what Robinson did. There's some pushing and shoving there between Robinson and Halleck. Well, watch this. Watch this tackle. He's not going to let him get. I got to tell you, that's going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Last week, they felt the officials let the game get out of control.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 45 on the kicking team. After the touchback, that penalty will be enforced from the 20-yard line. It will be first down and 10 on the 35-yard line. 45 is ejected.
Following the tackle by the umpire. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Marcus Robinson wide open. It's a good problem to have.
But it's a real problem.
But it is a problem. And on 4th and 9.
NFL MVP.
And Kurt Warner will start the Pro Bowl for the NFC. Paul Justin.
NFL experience because the Rams have won by such wide margins.
Here's Holcomb. Finds a big hole. Down to the Bears 12.
They said we got in because of our hard work, and then we lost in the Super Bowl, and they said we lost because I overworked them. By limiting the amount of practice snaps Isaac Bruce could have.
High snap. Nice recovery by the holder, Horan, and Wilkins connects from 28.
Celebrate the new millennium. Roll out of bed, have an aspirin if you need it. No, trying to do it all.
Marshall Faulk, 258 combined yards today.
I would expect the Rams to continue to try to do exactly what they did today, which was to establish that offensive rhythm. The team that he felt was going to give the Rams the best competition in the NFC.
Mike Martz was with Washington, the offensive coordinator last year.
And that will give them an edge. And their offense is better, too. Again, it's the best offense in the league right now.
Matthews intended for Wet Knight. And a penalty marker.
Pass interference. Number 58, defense. It's a first down.
4th down, 4th and 8 from the 15. And the Rams will take over on downs. The pitch back to Justin Watson. Good second effort by Watson. All the way up to the 29-yard line.
On to Georgia.
And there will only be 1 week between the championship games and the Super Bowl this year, not the extra week, because the season began 1 week later than usual. Bobby Ingram. He caught 10 last week against the Lions. Number 13 for Ingram, down to the 23-yard line.
With a very high level of confidence. Finishing plays, finishing blocks.
Matthews to the tight end, Allred, but the Rams keep him out of the end zone, and time will probably expire. Bears cannot stop the clock, and that will do it. For the Rams defense keeps Allred out of the end zone following the 27-yard pass play. Rams win it 34-12.